We've got chickens, sheep, pigs. We've got a run of disabled ducks at the moment, fully blind duck, partially sighted duck, and a duck with one of his feet on the wrong way round. I do love him very much. The fact that he won't quit means that I won't quit. I won't give up trying to make his life better until such time as he's had enough.
Thank you. So Stumble, as you can see, he's on a farm in Nottingham. And the farm there is a special farm that looks after disabled animals. And as you can see, lots of those animals have problems. Some of them were blind, they couldn't see properly, or they had arthritis, meant they couldn't walk and things like that. Why do you think they do that? Why do you think that this farm is especially for animals like that? Yes, Jasper?
Because there's probably thousands of animals in the world who can't really function properly because they've got a disability.
Absolutely. What do you think would happen to them normally if that farm wasn't there?
They would probably just die and struggle to try and save themselves and pray they get eaten by predators.
Yeah.
They would just die.
Thanks for your answer, Jasper. Yeah. Corey?
If it wasn't there, it would have been a massive struggle because, say, one was born and they don't have feet, they would need more people to help them because it won't be able to walk, it won't be able to look after itself when it's older.
Okay, thank you. Rubes?
I think that if it wasn't there, then it would have a really bad struggle because it wouldn't be able to walk, and if it wanted to drink, it might fall in the river and not be able to get out because it only has one leg. So.
Right, thank you. Matthew, try and keep it on me if you can, because there's some children that can't be photographed. Is that right? Thanks, sorry. Barney?
Also, if it wasn't there, a lot of the animals would struggle and they wouldn't be able to hunt and they'd be targeted and they would basically die in about 2 days.
Yeah, they wouldn't last very long at all, would they? Animals just like... Oh, sorry, carry on, Barney.
If they were put in the water and someone came to feed the ducks, it wouldn't get fed because it wouldn't be able to move or anything.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, animals, just like humans, they can be, they can be disabled, they can be born with a word, like Mark said, deformities. And what would normally happen was because they aren't very much used to anybody, they can't do any jobs or anything on the farm, they would not be there, they would be alive. So this farm takes them on board and looks after them, which I think is lovely. It's a really nice idea. Di says in that story that Di is the lady that owns the farm, that Stumbles the duck gives her hope. Why do you think Stumble the duck gives her hope? Because she's the one helping the duck. So why is it then that Stumble the duck gives her hope? What do you think, Joseph?
I think the reason why Stumble gives her hope is because she's given him hope.
Right.
Of making his life very easy to do.
Nice, thank you very much. Great answer, Joseph. Thank you. Nathan.
Building on Joseph's point,
Nice.
maybe he was giving her hope because the lady was being really nice to him.
Yeah, nice, thank you. Gives her a purpose, is that what you're saying? Looking after him, looking after Stumble gives her a purpose, gives her something to do. I like that. Tommy?
I think that the duck was giving her hope, so the owner can maybe give the duck more forgiveness and help.
Thank you. Cheers, Tommy. Noah?
I think the duck gave the lady hope because he wanted to thank the lady for taking care of him and
How do you think the duck can show gratitude or thanks to the lady? What can the duck do? Do you think now to do that?
Maybe like just think. I don't know.
No, that's a difficult one, isn't it?
I think the duck maybe feel like the same as me because I've lost my dad,
Yeah.
and the duck has lost her owner. So maybe I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, it's all right. Have a little think, Lily Lou.
So the duck's giving the animal so whatever
Hope.
hope because he can stumble not giving up. So that's giving the some a being a role model because she's thinking like she's being a role model so she won't stop.
Brilliant. So you think she's a bit like we say sometimes. You think so? You think Di is being like a role model to the duck
Yeah.
because she's not giving up. She thinks that Stumble's not going to give up. Nice. I like that, Mark.
I think the duck shows Di gratitude, and to show gratitude, he snuggles up with her
Okay.
at times, and when the duck gives Di hope is because, and I think it's because Di won't stop trying until Stumble is able to do everything a normal duck can. So Stumble's going to help himself along the way and try new things that all the other ordinary ducks can do, and just find a way that suits him best.
Nice. Thank you. Corey.
Basically, building on Lily Lou's point, the duck might be given the owner, the person who's helping the duck hope, because she probably has to do that every single day.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's like struggling when she was like walking the duck.
Nice. Thank you. Noah.
I've got the idea why the duck gave her hope.
Thank you.
So he could so he never stopped trying, never gave up. Because I'm a triple leader he's using, I can't remember which one it's called. Maybe I don't know. He's just never stopping, never giving up. Maybe he just wants to be a duck.
Thank you.
Stickability.
Nice. So do you think on this farm Di should buy some trick box cards for the animals? Do you think they'd be quite useful? I don't know, maybe they would.
I wasn't talking that.
Well, could do, couldn't they? I think it's a good idea.
Ducks, shot.
Well, you never know. No, actually the ducks don't have to do but Di can go in for it. Right, last one, Ruby.
Maybe the duck was her hope because maybe she didn't think that he was going to make it, so she knows that he's had a tough time, but he's made it through. So she knows that he's strong and stuff, so it gives her hope.
Yeah, lovely, Ruby. Thank you very much. You're absolutely right. I think all of those ideas are really great ideas, great thinking. Do you know what? I hadn't seen this farm until I looked yesterday. I thought, what am I going to do my assembly on? I didn't realise there was a farm like this, and I think it's a really great idea because otherwise these animals, they would, their lives wouldn't be nearly as nice as they are now. It's a charity. I think you can give money towards the farm, but I think it's a brilliant idea because actually, we forget about this sometimes that we can have people that are disabled and have special needs. But there's also animals that have exactly the same. And what happens to those animals? What happens to those? Luckily, Di is around to make sure that they are all okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait one more time. And then we can go back. It's amazing what you can get online.
He's just a really good character in a little bit of body.
I wish you could get on Wish.
He likes watching TV. He likes listening to the radio. All of those things,
He likes listening to the radio. There you go.
Let's keep
Listens to
trying.
the radio. So you could have trick box cards. Listens to the radio. One of my favourite song is.
with getting older, he's got arthritis in the joints, which I can sympathise with. He was really struggling to leave feathers, so there were lots of indications that he wasn't doing very well.
That's quite cool. That's what they tried to use first of all. It just wouldn't work.
I don't like to quit, just like it's stumble, so I thought there's got to be another way that we can try and get the pressure off his legs. The team here has been so excited to see him in the wheelchair. We were like a Formula One team flapping around him yesterday trying to get him fixed in his car. You know, all of this is done with the blessing of our vet, and you know, she's helping us manage his pain levels to make sure that we're not doing anything that isn't in his best interest. We've got chickens, sheep, pigs. We've got a row of disabled ducks at the moment, fully blind duck, partially sighted duck, and a duck with one of his feet on the wrong way round. We love him very much. The fact that he won't quit means that I won't quit. I won't give up trying to make his life better until such time as he's had enough.
Sometimes people say we are a nation of animal lovers. I think that's very true, as you can see from that. We do love animals, don't we, Corey?
I always say if the duck doesn't give up, if the duck doesn't quit, I won't quit.
Nice work, Corey, thank you. Lucian?
It did say tricking on the next sentence at the end, it's in box.
Did it?
Yeah.
Mark?
I think Samuel is very lucky because most dogs with disabilities or regular farms would be butchered, so he's got something that most disabled dogs don't get.
Absolutely, yeah. And hopefully she'll be able to look after more and more disabled animals in the future. Yes, Lily?
If there was a duck that had, what it said in the video, legs that's the other way around, would that mean it would stay in the same place?
I don't know. What, one leg would try to go back? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I really don't know. So one leg tries to go backwards, one forward. I don't know. Yes, Corey, last one, and then we need to go back.
Would it spin in circles if one leg was the wrong way round?
I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Great question, Zane. There isn't one about that, I'm afraid, Barney. I did have a little look, but that was it. Right, it is time for us to go back. Thank you very much, Matthew, for recording. Take care, everyone. Have a good week. Everyone in the classes, take care. Bye. Stop.